Hello everyone, this is the Blues Hockey Picker, and I am going to be picking a laminated steel lock body for you here today. Previous video, I picked a Brinks 50mm, not pictured here, but a relative of this one right there. But today I'm actually going to be picking a 40mm Ace laminated steel padlock. And we're going to find that this probably offers a little bit more resistance than what we would typically get out of other laminated steel lock bodies. Some people might ask, well, what's the difference between this and that? Obviously, the shackle length is different, but they are both 4-pin cores, but the difference is this Masterlock number 3 and this Masterlock M115. While they may look imposing in terms of pick resistance, they offer none. They are usually standard pins. It does have a better shackle. This M15 boron steel, which is great for cut and pry resistance compared to this hardened steel shackle. But from a picking standpoint, these are comically easy to open. So we're going to move those out of the frame, and I wanted to show this Brinks one because I think you'll find that these are actually made in the same factory, more likely, because when you look at the packaging, the diagram for these is almost identical and similar for the information that's in here regarding these. It's very much the same. The only difference I typically find whenever I buy a Ace lock that has a Brinks counterpart is, regardless of whatever level you buy of the Ace, they always seem to have security pins in them, usually when the Brinks counterpart may not. But usually the cut and pry resistance is maybe sometimes just a little bit less, or in the case where they're identical, like the Ace 527 and the Brinks 623 or 627. Forgive me for not remembering. The only difference being that the Brinks has 1 extra security pin and the Ace has 5. But both of them have serrated pins, serrated spools, and serrated key pins. So pretty interesting. We'll go ahead and move this one out of frame here for this Brinks and put this Ace lock in a vise here. We'll go ahead and move this off to the side. And just to verify that this lock actually works, we'll pop it open. And you can see right there, it is susceptible to a shimming attack. It doesn't have ball bearings. But for the bitting, it's only 4 pins. And you see kind of a high, low, high or medium, medium low. So we'll go ahead and move that off here. And for your guys' sake and mine, I'm going to be placing this in a vise because sometimes my hands shake. So hopefully that'll help you guys. So that way I'm not shaking a lot as I'm picking it. According to the LPU Belts website, this is the 40mm is a yellow belt, and the I believe it's 44 and larger, which is really just the 50mm. Ace is a green belt. So we'll go ahead and get picking here. By the way, I'm using Sparrow's pick and a Sparrow's top of the keyway tension. Click on 2. Nothing on 3, feels loose. Come to the back, nothing there. Come back to the front. Click on 1. Not feeling anything yet on 2. Try that one more time. There we go, we got a click. And we have fallen into a little bit of a deep false set. We're moving on to 3. Doesn't look like getting anything there. A little bit of a counter rotation. Okay, looks like we got a little click on 3. Not feeling anything on 4. We'll move to the front of the stack. 1. Make sure we're not losing tension there. We're back on 3. Okay, try to get a click on 1 there. Click on 3. One still feels a little loose. Back on 4. Okay, we got a click on 4. It sounds like we may have got multiple clicks. Hopefully we didn't overset. Click on 1 and we got this open. All right, so just show you that we actually did get that unlocked. There it is. So a lot more pick resistance, I would say, than maybe some of the other locks that we've seen so far. And as a yellow belt, definitely much more of an interesting pick. I'll go ahead and move this out of frame. And honestly, I prefer the Ace brand over some of the Brinks stuff, because you never know unless you get some of the ones that have the security pins in them. The Ace tend to be a lot harder to deal with, and in my experience, I have not had quite as much luck of being able to rake these. I have tried to rake this one, and even though in the last video we were able to actually rake the Brinks 50mm lock that had a security pin in it, or potentially security pins, this one I could not rake, at least not with the skill set that I have yet, and I did try a couple of different ones. Maybe in the future I'll be able to. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, like and subscribe, and have fun picking.